Hey my Chambers, welcome back to another episode of my life, and if you're new, hey boo. So I always gotta hit it with this. But as y'all see, I'm not ready. I may look ready, but I just woke up and the brows was on because I didn't take them off last night. So it's gonna be a little get ready with me while I explain why I quit my job. Yes, as y'all read the title, I did quit my job. Bye to that whack. I'm really not trying to cuss, but bye to that whack a warehouse job. We don't with them no more. Like, never again. Y'all got a cute little makeup bag. This is my new makeup bag. Y'all like my makeup bag, but yeah. Let me do a thumbnail real quick. I really just be doing my eyebrows, so that's just what I'm really gonna do and flatten my hair. But let's get right into it.
Get some in now, cut your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now.
So, the reason why I quit my job, so my schedule, I probably should have wiped these out. But my schedule was 7 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. and I mean, I stayed till 5:30 a.m. when I first started, but once I knew how to use my time, I really wasn't staying there. But so basically, y'all know I do YouTube. Like, I like to get cute, have fun on weekends. Like, you know, I have other stuff I be needing to do, like, you know, appointments and stuff, self-care, time to just rest at the crib. I just be having, you know, stuff to do with my life. And the fact that the job was 7 p.m. to 5:30 a.m., I just feel like 7 p.m. is just so early to be going to work and you're not getting off till the next day, literally. Like, that was just like, it was just an ick to me. But because like the money was good or whatever, and at first I wasn't having problems with the people, it was just like, oh, that's my thing, steaming. I'm like, what is that coming from? But yeah, so because I wasn't having a problem with the people at my job, I was just like, okay, let me try to thug it out and try to get another job, because I don't like quitting and I don't have another job in place because I'm not trying to stop the money flow. You feel me? Okay, this is what I'm using for my eyebrows. I'm always having stuff upside down. Okay, so let's get into it. I was you know, there. I had started talking to people. I met some people. That was cool. I was like, okay, I could come to work, you know. It wasn't too bad. I was still leaving early, but at least I had people like to talk to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I started talking to people more. Some of them turned out to be weird, but by that time I had just started talking to a lot of people more. I had one of my friends from middle school ended up working there, so, you know, chopping it up with him. You know, like, the vibes, even though I was tired because of the schedule, the environment was like, okay, I guess I could thug this out, right? Until stuff started getting weird. So what started being weird is, one thing, I was friends with this girl, and she had ended up, so basically I was friends with this girl, and I think I was only like talking to her and some boys, because it's easier to gain guy friends rather than girlfriends, because girls always just come with weird animosity. Either they're jealous, envy you, it's just always some weird stuff. So it's easier for me to gain guy friends than girlfriends. So this was the only girl that I was talking to, though. Really, honestly, I'm trying to think. Yeah, this was like the only girl that I was talking to, and I wasn't talking to no other girls. And she, you know, she been at my job for a minute, so she was familiar with a lot of other people, and she had ended up telling me something had happened. She had ended up telling me something had happened with her and this other girl, and the girl was basically like talking about her. Hold on, let me go get a paper towel. So she had ended up telling me how the girl had basically stirred up some tea, like told this other girl what she had said, and the other girl was basically like not talking to her. Everything was weird basically, and she was telling me this, but one thing that I didn't like is that she just assumed, I guess, that the girl was being, this is really just confusing. I know this is confusing. So my friend assumed that girl A was like the weird person. So she just started talking about girl A, like, oh yeah, that's why nobody F with her. I see why the niggas say they don't F with her, cause she this, she that. But, and then ended up, like, you know, talking to girl B, like, oh yeah, girl A told you, yeah, this and that, third. But then she ended up talking to girl A, and I guess girl A was like, oh no, girl, I didn't do that. She lying, yeah, she always lying. So then she started talking about girl B to me. Mind you, you already been talking about girl A to me. Now you gonna talk about girl B to me? I was just like, what? And then I come back to work and see her, you know, talking to girl A. And from my point of view, because like I told y'all, hold on, that was just bothering me. Okay, anyways, I'm supposed to be doing my eyebrows, but back to what I was saying. Now, like I had told y'all, she was already talking about girl A really bad to me. So when I came back to work and I seen them like, I keep again, like, I'm like, so I go to the girl because I'm the type, like, I would rather just say it to you because maybe something happened that I didn't know about. So before I end up thinking you weird, I'm gonna let you plead your case. So I go up to her and I'm like, oh, like how you chit-chatting with such and, well, I'm like, how you chit-chatting with girl A and you just said like she was the reason why you and girl B was, you know, not fuck with each other, y'all should have been messy. And she had the nerve to say, mind y'all, she, I think 26. And she had the nerve to be like, oh, well, we had a grown conversation, and basically she explained that girl B was really like the one who was lying, and she never said that, and it's none of your business.
And I
was like, mind y'all, first of all, when she hit me with the grown conversation, I was like, cause what are you trying to say? Like, what are you trying to say? But then when she was like, it's none of your business, y'all, I cannot stand when people do that. Like, you put me in your business. I can't stand people who put you in their business, but then when you have an opinion, because now stuff is being weird, they hit you with that, it's none of your business. Like, but you put me in your business, so now it's very much my business. Like, what do you mean? My eyebrow kind of overlapping my edge kind of overlapping my eyebrow, but the edges look good, y'all. Do they not? Y'all, this one is throwing me off. Like, I never do the sides the same. Never. Anyways, back to the story. So, yeah. So she did that, and me, because it's like, we weren't friends for a long time, so I'm not pressed about this, so I just immediately cut her off. Like, once she said that, I didn't say nothing to her, and what was weird, because she just kept rambling, like, yeah, you know, I could talk to whoever I want to talk to, you know what I'm saying, just kept rambling, and I'm just sitting there, because at the end of the day, girl, I don't care no more. Like, you basically just showed your true colors, because I feel like I just asked a simple question. If we already cool, you could have just been like, oh yeah, girl, I talked to her, this is what happened, yada yada. I know it probably looked weird, but you know, I guess it was a misunderstanding. I wouldn't have cared that much because this wasn't my bestie. Like, we was only talking at work. Like, we wasn't hanging out outside of work, none of that. So I was just confused and, you know, wanted to ask because, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. But she did it like that, so I just immediately cut her off. I ain't talked to her since that day. And it was just weird because she went and told people the reason why we wasn't cool was because I copied her hair. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too in depth. So that's okay. So this is what's leading on to me quitting. So that happened. I ended up leaving at Atworth, and I was making more. When did this happen? I was making more like friends, you know, like people to talk to at work. I didn't really care because it was never that deep to me. She made it that deep, so it was just like, I'm gonna just let her run around and tell her little delusions to whoever she want to tell them to, because I don't care. Then it's this, I don't know if she a PA or a PG, I don't know what she is, but she a little bit over me, I guess. I don't know, y'all. And one thing I didn't like about this particular person is because, you know how your manager tell you like, oh, can you go do this? You see how I said, can you? She the type to just scream your name like, Cherish, go to line, da-da-da-da-da, go to this truck, da-da-da. Like, nobody's running me around, okay? First of all, I don't care who you are. You can ask me nicely and say, you know, Cherish, I need help over here. Would you mind going over here to help out? And then, you know, once you help out, if it's good, you can go back to where you was at. Don't scream my name. So every time this particular person would scream my name, like, I would ignore them. I would probably like walk in the truck or just continue doing what I'm doing, because you're not gonna be screaming your name. So mind y'all, that's what I would be doing. I guess she started feeling some type of way because I was doing that. And I don't care, because you shouldn't be screaming my name. Like, once I had became close, or like once I became cool with somebody that I actually fuck with this girl. We gonna call her Cece. Alright, we're just gonna call her Cece. That's the first thing that came to my head. So once me and Cece became like close or whatever, well, not like close, but we first started talking or whatever, we both really didn't like her. I'm not gonna say Cece didn't like her. Like, I know I didn't like her, but we was talking or whatever, and I had told Cece, I was like, oh yeah, I don't like such and such because she just, you know, I started telling her what she be doing. Hold on one second. Started telling Cece like what she be doing, why I don't like it. And she was like, yeah, girl, something. One day she basically told me that the PG that I was just telling y'all I don't like her because screaming my name and stuff, she basically told me that one day whenever so one of our PGs, he was giving us breaks, whoever give breaks, he was giving us break. He ended up giving everybody third break or whatever, and of course I guess that wouldn't work because then they would have nobody to be helping once third break comes. So she told me that day in particular, the woman who I was just telling y'all about had came in her truck and was like, oh, Cherish think she all that. Cherish think she all that. Cherish think she grown. I'm gonna get her second break. Da, 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 da. And to me, it kind of was given like she thought she was running shit. And me, I don't like nobody thinking they running shit over here. Like, you run shit over there. You don't run shit over here, okay?
Period. 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 Period.
So from that point on, I was like, oh no, like I already knew I didn't like her, but for you to be talking about me, and mind you, like she was getting me scary. Like, okay, so you was talking about me, but every time she in my face, y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Every time she in my face, she, Cherish, who did your lashes? Oh my god, who did your nails? Your nails are so cute. Yeah. Like, even recently when I had to sit at the job before I quit, she was just like, oh, when you get your nails done, oh, them look good, girl. Yeah, like just kissing my toes, sucking my clit. Like, just on dick. Bad. Like, so for her to tell me that she was talking about me, I was like, okay, so she's weird. She's definitely weird. And mind y'all, this PG is like 30 something. And I don't know, age don't matter, but I just feel like once you get to a certain age, you know, you got kids and stuff, your mindset should just be mature. Like, I'm not gonna be walking around 30 something, like, you know, talking about a 19-year-old just because, you know, like, I just feel like that was childish, because if anything, you could have came to my face, Miss Ma'am. Every time, like, you came to my face anyways to compliment me and to suck my toes, you could have came to my face and said, well, I don't like how you be, da 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 da. But she never did that, so it gave scary, okay? Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, my friend Cece, she told me or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, so she weird for real, So, yeah, that did pass. So, me and Cece, cause I felt with her, like, for her to be somebody I met at work, she was really, like, a vibe. Like, I definitely, you know, once we started talking more at work, I definitely see myself, like, hanging out with her outside of work. I was like, okay, I like her. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. But yeah, I was like, okay, I like her. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I had to turn my fan on because it was getting a little bit hot. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, I like her. So we started like hanging out more at work or whatever. And this is when stuff really just started getting weird. Like, mind you, I keep a bad bitch with me. So y'all already know she's very beautiful. Like, very much popping her shit. Like, she looks good too. Y'all know I look good. So I guess bitches was hating. I don't know why, because like we at work. This is a workplace. Like, it just felt like high school, but it was really a workplace. So me and Cece started hanging out, whatever, and the PG, I'm gonna just say PG, I don't even want to get her a name because she's not even really relevant.
And then she went in for the kill.
But yeah, so the PG, she just started like really just being weird. Like the stuff she would say to me and my girl, like she would just come up to us and just be saying random like shit that we didn't care, because once again, like, I don't F with you, like, you know, especially figuring out that you, like, especially finding out that you was talking about me, it's just really like, what are you even trying to be in my face for? And even before me and Cece was getting close and I was hanging out with my friend from middle school, because he worked there too, like, she would do weird stuff. Like, me and my friend in middle school was in a truck and I had walked away because this is when I found out that she was talking about me. And it's like, it's no reason for me to be around you or anything if you be talking about me. Like, I don't even know why she be coming to a truck that I'm in if you feel like I think I'm all that and I'm grown. So it's just like, I walked away, and she gonna say to him like, oh, because he had an attitude with her too, because I think he don't like her neither. Nobody likes this girl, like, but he had an attitude with her, and she gonna have another say to him like, oh, Cherish got you mad at me. Like, just always bringing my name up. It's just it's very much getting in love with me, like obsessed with me. Like, you want to be me, you want to eat my coochie, you want to have my kids. Like, it was just giving weird. Like, and I would bring her age every time. Like, for you to be at your grown age, like, you should never be acting like that. That weird altercation happened, but yeah, me and my girl Cece, we started hanging out more or whatever, and it was just like, the job was just not fucking with it. Like, I don't know, like, everybody there, it would just start getting weird. Like, the PA, like, she was just always on our dingling, like, but she would be on our dingling, but at the same time trying to kiss our feet, you know, like, oh, trying to have like conversations with us, like, oh yeah, girl, this and the third. Like, one day we came in high and she was like, oh, I guess she was saying like she smelled a weed. Then she brought out how I'm not even gonna say that on camera because it's just so embarrassing. I don't even know how she told us that. One time I was trying to have a conversation with one of my homeboys that I ended up knowing because I was in a truck with him before, and we just started, you know, clicking or whatever. I was in there to talk to him because he took vacation time and I ain't seen him in a minute, and I thought he quit or whatever. So when I seen him, I was like, oh shoot, I gotta go talk to my boy. Like, where he been at? And I go talk to him, y'all. Why, like, you know how you could see somebody behind you in the back of your, like, in the corner of your eye? So when I'm walking to him, going to the truck, all happy, like, oh, my boy at work, y'all. Like, I look in the corner of my eye and I see her. She was somewhere else, but I see her, like, hit the corner and start following me. I'm like, oh, my God.
I said, damn, bitch.
Why? Like, it's just like, why? Like, so I'm like, okay. So now I'm just like, okay, it's like I really don't even want to come over here no more because, like, I don't want to be around her. Like, y'all, when I don't like somebody, or when I know somebody don't, like, when I know somebody has been talking about me but try to, in my face, ha ha ha, kiki, like, I don't want to be around you, and I'm not going to fake shit. Like, I don't want to be around you. Like, don't be around me.
Period.
So I'm like, oh my God. So I come to my homeboy. I get in the truck before her, and I'm like, oh my God, she coming in here, and he like, who? Da, 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 and I'm like, yeah, and he like, yeah, she coming, and I'm like, oh my God. I started rambling him like, bro, she weird, like, she won't leave me alone, she just been on me and my friend dingling, like, she just weird, like, she eating bad, then, like, she just aggravating.
I found you funny, I never found you entertaining, I never found you smart, I just found you annoying.
And he like, I don't know, y'all, he was low, so he was just saying shit in between. I don't know exactly what he was saying, though. But she come in here, y'all. She come in here. I was finna start telling him something. I don't know. But she came like between us, mind y'all. Like he loading, like this the truck, right? This truck. So he right here. This is like the belt. He right here like loading the boxes on the wall, right? And I'm like right here. She come between us and she like, oh, before y'all get y'all conversation, or before y'all get deep into the conversation, Cherish, can you take the clipboard? The clipboard, mind y'all, she brought the clipboard in the truck. She was like, oh, Cherish, can you take the clipboard to the table while I help him bust this line down? And then, you know, you could come back. It's just like, I was like, in my head, I was like, would I be wrong if I just slapped the shit out of her? Like, it was like, I don't want to be like that. I very much like being in my feminine energy, so it was just like, I grabbed the clipboard and I leave. I didn't come back because it was just like, at this point, like, you're just annoying. Leave me alone. Like, why? You wasn't even coming in this truck to help him. You only came here because you seen me coming. Like, you was not focused on coming to this truck until I came over here. She just was really ignorant because I just feel like my day would be going so good and I would come to work and deal with all of this bullshit, and then my day would just be negative. And like, I don't need that. I'm manifesting and stuff. I don't need no negative, you know, like time at work. So, and that's what it was giving because I was really wanting to do bitches in. But anyway, so yeah, so just start to the night that me and my homegirl actually quit. So we came to work. Let me try to remember, y'all. I kind of smoked too much. Okay, so we was coming to work. Let me do my hair.
Much later.
This is what happened. So basically, we came in and we came in 7 o'clock. And it wasn't really nobody there. That's what it was. It wasn't a lot of people there. And so me and my homegirl, we was like, okay, so we gonna load a truck. Mind you, we don't usually load, we quarterback. So we was like, okay, we gonna load a truck, but today, like, they better not mess with us, yada, because we're doing work, since they swear we don't ever work, which pissed me off because we be busting our ass in there. One of the PGs had came in, we had told him, we was like, and I'm gonna call him PG Bam. I'm just gonna call him Bam. So, when he came in there, like, we had told him, we was like, you know, we gonna be low in this truck, so we're not gonna do totes too, you know, like, we just gonna be low. And so, like, you know, can y'all not mess with us, like, don't move us, none of that, like, you know, we gonna be working, just leave us alone or whatever. And he yada, gave us third break, yada. Mind y'all, we had been loading the whole time. We finally go on break, smoke, yada. Whenever we had came back, friend Cece, one of her friends was like telling us, like, oh, they was saying y'all can come back to the north side, y'all been gone for an hour, yada, y'all lost your privileges over here. So then that's when we went back there, back to the north side, and we had started back working. At like 15 minutes maybe. Here to them already messing with us even after we told them, like, don't mess with us when we first came in. But anyways, so Bam, he come over, even though we just told him don't mess with us. He come over and he like, oh, he like, they want y'all to watch a video. They want me to take y'all to go watch a video on In the Line. Mind y'all, neither one of us like In the Line. So we like, you know, okay, we're going to go watch a video. Then we come back over here. He like, honestly, I don't know. Now, mind y'all, I done already started to peep that Bam be lying. Like, he act like he be so clueless, but he probably be the main one be having stuff in motion. Like, but he's scary. Like, the thing about it is, everybody in that motherfucker is scary. Like, they would say so much behind your back or just so much to other people, but when you are directly in their face, they kiss your, oh my God, I cannot make this up. Already fed up. So I was asking him, I was like, Bam, be for real. Like, are we going over there to work or are we going over there to watch a video? Like, you know, you can't just, first of all, he was the one that said we was banned from the north side anyway. So to me, it just made it seem like you can't just at least be like, oh yeah, you know, y'all banned and we sending y'all to In the Line. You can't even stand on what you saying. I'm telling y'all, like, I really don't know. Like, they just told me to get y'all to watch a video. I'm like, okay, cool. Because at this point, you just going to keep lying. You just scary. I'm just going to keep you labeled as scary. That's just what you're just scary. Starting to walk over there. Me and my homegirl, we was just like, you know, we not working In the Line. Like, I'm already knowing we going over there to work. That's why I wanted him to just say it so I could spare him. But he wanted to lie. We get to In the Line, y'all. And when I say as soon as we get over there, he said to the man that run in the line, he was like, oh yeah, these the people we got for y'all. We got some more coming for y'all, like to work over here. So we were just like, first of all, you told us we was coming here to watch a video. Like, you just God, like, just so pussy. And we tell the man, we was like, cause we had told Bam, like, you know, we don't want to work over there, yada yada. Which I feel like that's why he was lying and saying we was going to go watch a video. But we were saying we wouldn't go work over there. So when we got over there, we had told the man that run that side, we was like, we're not working over here, we just finna go home. It was like, oh, y'all finna go home? And so he called Bam back over there, or he called Bam and told Bam like, oh, they leaving, yada yada yada. It was like, oh well, make sure y'all clock out because I guess they gonna be on our ass. Like, make sure y'all clock out. Okay, cool. Like, you know, we going home, so okay, we gonna clock out. So we go to the break room so she can use the bathroom or whatever. We get out, we clock out, we sitting in the car, y'all. Together, you know, we smoking a little blunt, cause fuck that job, fuck that job. Yeah, we get to the car and her friend, he was just telling us like, oh, trying to find us and stuff. But we like, why they trying to find us? Because we already like left the building, like, you know. It was on the walkie-talkie asking if people had seen us and describing us and stuff, and it was just getting real weird. So we ended up filling out the little to quit thingy out there, and then we quit, smoked with each other for a little bit, and then, you know, we went home. But I don't know, like, to me, I don't know what kind of situation y'all done been in at work. Comment below y'all weirdest situations at work, because I just feel like your work environment should not be that childish. I feel like whoever's in charge should be able to, you know, like, act like you're in charge. Like, you sitting here having to lie about whether you sending me to a line or not. Like, then you talking about me, and then it's just too much childish stuff going on. Like, I really feel like they need to, you know, correct their management. Like, their management act like kids. Like, y'all act like pure kids. Like, everybody in that MF is older than me and my girl Cece. We both 19. Everybody older than us, but all of them act like chaps. Like, I really felt like I was back in school. Like, really. And since I quit that job, I just been feeling so much better. Like, I don't regret quitting that job. And if I was to say the job name, y'all don't get that job. Like, that job is not what it's supposed to have been. Like, I don't know. It's just, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all, because I don't like people think they gonna play with me. Like, especially not that woman. And I didn't even really explain everything. It's really like more stuff, but it's just, it's no reason for me to keep talking about it, because I don't work there no more, and I honestly don't care about the people there or nothing. So it wasn't no reason for me to like go in depth and just keep talking about it and give y'all every reason why I quit that job, because I feel like just off me telling y'all that, y'all totally agree. Y'all probably would have quit the job too. So I'll catch you babes in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, comment Chair Bear Gang. Yes, it's still Chair Bear Gang. I know some people were saying I wasn't saying it no more, so y'all didn't know if it was still Chair Bear Gang. It's for life. 4L Chair Bear Gang. Comment that in the comments. I love you guys so much. And we up to like 100 and something. Like, thank y'all. Like, really, I know I probably don't say that as much as I need to, but I really thank you guys and appreciate you guys for getting me to 100. We're only going up. Get me to 200, 300, 400, 500, because we all going up once I go up. Like, yes. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you babies in the next video.
He wanna fuck with that. Tell me to pull up with her. Just wanna have fun with her.